Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to finally another edition of Jocch's Playbook. Boy, am I excited because I got a new toy, and hopefully it gets picked up. Boy, who's saying it? Hold on, here we go. Awesome, guys! I got Skybox. I'm like almost a professional guy now with all this stuff. So I literally just downloaded it. I had to download some maps. I know I haven't done this in a while. I don't really have a bunch to prepare for, but I want to play around with the tool, talk about a game that I played the other night, and just see what the hell happens. So I'm gonna. This is me and four friends. I'm gonna probably spend a lot of time talking about me in this case, selfishly, because I don't exactly remember what happened in this game. But I can always critique myself. So I'm probably gonna stick in that vein for a majority of this game. So we're gonna do two things. We're gonna talk about my play and how terrible it probably was, and number two, we're gonna play around with this new tool, Skybox, and see what it allows us to divine as players. Um, and that's about it. I mean, if you've watched previous episodes of this, you've seen that the demo player inside Steam is pretty clunky. It's hard to seek through demos. It's hard to kind of get really any like. It's really hard to just divine stuff in that tool. But Skybox here is hopefully going to remedy some of that for us, and we're just going to play around with it. So I hope this is a good new viewing experience for those of you who are tuning in, whether live or not. And as you can see, there's some cool little tools here. So I can classify buildings, G, so you can see through stuff. You can see kind of the overview. If I click, I can go to learning still, so lots of tools here. Overview, so boom, we got an overview. We can see sight lines here with the shaded area. Depending on the player I pick, I can see what exactly each player sees. Both sides, actually. We can do point of views. Obviously, this is still being produced, so that not all the models are being or have been inserted into the game, especially those new crappy models that nobody likes. That's always fun, but we can do a bunch of different stuff, and even James Bardoff, we can draw on the screen. How excited are you right now? Look at this. Incredible. So, with all that being said, let's classify specific stuff so we can see through it. Cursor, I got circles, I got lines. You name it, I got it. So, again, let's just watch some Counter-Strike. So, again, this is me just plugging with some friends. There's four of us. Typically, we try and play some games together. I try to get them all on the platform because Skybox allows us to get some stats. If you queue with people, it'll go through a demo. It'll take some stats out of the demo. It'll allow you to see exactly how your play is being ranked against your friends. So right now, I'm really in data gathering mode and playing around mode. So this first round, we spawn B on Dust 2, we just rush B. This is like probably a low Legendary Eagle Master BMG game, so it's not a pro level game by any means. It's not a low level game by any means. Spoiler alert: this game's gonna end in a tie, so we're gonna get to see a lot of rounds and play with the tool. So let's just kind of see exactly what happens. I'll get rid of this range indicator. So that's classified clean map. Ooh, clean map. That's kind of tight. I like that. It's easier to understand. Plus, nobody needs that stuff anyway. Options. What else we got? UI. Show X-rays. Show X-ray. Okay. Miscellaneous. Shortcuts. Okay. Toggle blueprint mode. Okay. X-ray players. Field of view. Okay. Field of view is F. We'll keep that off for now. But here we're just going to rush B. Obviously the CTs are going to get a late jump here. We're going to get two in the site real quick. Is it normal? Oh, okay. Sound doesn't seem. Again, guys, I kind of apologize. I'm excited to be using this. X-ray shortcuts. No sound, I don't think. So, whatever, we don't. So, we get two guys in sight, and somehow, some way, Dave gets killed first. And talk about. Can't see T names. Go all. You're all. That. Great. I'm so pumped up to have this. Hold it. Oh, I can't free look. I want a free look. Option. Toggle mouse being locked. Right mouse. Bug. I close this and how come what's going on here? Free look? If I do that. Oh, I gotta be in free look mode. Base doesn't me up. Okay. So we're probably in follow there, so we want to be in free look mode. Okay, so anyway, long it's planned to be, it becomes a 4-on-3. We have the advantage. Let's play this in half speed, and immediately, I don't know who this is. That's homie. So when the bomb goes down, pistol round, especially in B side, which is extremely defensible once you have it, you really don't want to be giving up like this easy pick here, because he kind of just gets caught in no man land. Like, this guy has a fast rotate. He can be seen probably from here. I think it's F. Ooh. Okay. So chances are this guy is probably going to be able to see here in a moment, because he's definitely seen from here. Homie gets the kill on. Ooh. Oh, he probably got the kill on the door guy, so. And then he gets the kill on this guy. But again, we don't want to be in that no man land, and then he comes and kind of takes this really wide play. Which is, I'm understanding, because he wants to get away from where he just was. Maybe like create a better crossfire here. But we don't want to take this fight again, because like this is, as a CT coming through, like this is the fight you want. Probably not necessarily if your guy's not even close yet, but that's a different issue. Like, this is just a straight up gunfight right now. Kickin, who's a random guy we don't have. Oh wait, is that me? Oh, it's me. Huh. Me and Kickin. So I apologize for everyone who I just discussed. So I'm stuck here in the middle of sight. I don't think I've been seen yet, or anyone knows I'm here, so I'm trying not to be seen. Rick here is going to ruin everything. By the way, this white circle is a flash. So if you see it, if the player model is inside of it, you're gonna get flashed. So let's see if it shows the here. Nope. So it doesn't get anybody, but you saw how it goes off. So I'm in green. We do have a better little crossfire going here. Rick throws a flash out here, so we should be aware that he's coming out. I find Rick, and I get the guy in the window, and we're off to the next round. So this is also on the patch where we are back to where we are back to the Galil and Famus update. So this game's about a week old. So we're excited about Galil's in the second round. I don't really have a good stance on whether I think that's actually overpowered or not. The gun feels better, I should say that. Do I think the meta is wrong now? I don't know. but that's just for another day. Let's just keep focusing on. So, an immediate issue we have as we plug together is we just do random stuff. Like we're sending 3B here, 2's going long. This is definitely not ideal on a second round after we won. And we're actually let's take a look at see. So obviously on Dust 2. Oh God, how sweet this is. This is unbelievable. Try doing this in a demo. Oh, this is the round. This is the round. Oh. Okay, so this is an issue we're probably going to talk about later in the game. Actually, I do remember this. Once we switch halves and we're on the CT side, we end up getting dominated long a lot during this game. We lose a lot of rounds that way. But these flashes that come out, everyone's probably going to be blind there. I would imagine a lot of people, that does a good job of getting your guys out along. So, although it's to kind of no avail because nobody's here, but let's just watch what happens over here, because again, I don't exactly remember everything that happened in this game. But it looks like he's trying big boy it out to B again. We blind ourselves. So now you can see, now we can see the, give me a drawing tool, there we go. Now we can see the flashbang meter, how flash somebody actually is. So Homie gets lightly blind, Dave practically gets full blind. They should come plowing out. Unfortunately, since again we're not talking to each other, there's gonna be 3 guys here at the moment. There's only 2 of us because one guy's gonna ditch off to lower. We're stupid. But unfortunately, Homie's gonna get the entry. Walmart's gonna trade him out. Get a second one, and here's where I'm yelling, how are we losing the second round? So now it's a 4-on-3. Kickin has the bomb. Kickin is at B. So we've pretty much screwed ourselves in this round. Awful job by us. Kickin's completely stuck. Luckily finds a kill here. And now we're just trying to scramble our way back. We're just completely... How do I get rid of this? Oops. We're just trying to get back together. I think I said I have full A. We're going to rotate through middle. And then I think luckily, at the moment. Alright, cool. You get a plant. You can see like this thing is bomb damage range, I'm assuming. Bomb timer. So again, guys, we're on a gun round. Don't be in the middle of nowhere. Like, don't be in the middle of nowhere. Like, we need to protect our guns now that we've lost so many bodies. We know they're going to find one, so if we give up an early one here, great. But E-Tide finds one. I find one. There. A little bit of disorganization, a little bit of nonsense. But now we're talking about a gun round. And now we can talk about long. Cool. So let's see how we do. So 1, 2, 3, 4 come out. And so they just give it up. Pretty simple. Alright, fine. Oh, that guy lagged out, that's why I just dominated him. Oh, this game was weird for a while because they had 2 guys keep lagging out. So this game actually gets pretty boring for a bit. What you should do is you should skip ahead. Okay. They don't have anybody here. Also, embarrassingly, we lose this. Or no, we tie. But let's try and find some rounds that are actually have some substance to them. So here we are again. I really like this much better. God, so cool. This is such an awesome tool. Guys, if you are interested in getting this or looking at this, go to the website, ask for a demo. It is a paid tool, and I am not paid. I'm not sponsored to do this. Um, but I would highly recommend doing this. Like, this is something I would like to do more often. Talk about games because it's enjoyable. It's something almost 20 years now. Is that right? 19, 18 years, 18, 19 years playing the same game, yelling at friends about it. What a life. So anyway, we end up playing for a lot of mid control here because they end up like cat gets really. So here we come down mid. Yeah, these guys end up getting hyper aggressive on cat. Where am I? Because I'm at long. Yeah, I keep thinking this guy's gonna eventually push long, like they do in every game. Like some guy always pushes long. Or gets volleyed, dominated. So Dave somehow shotguns a guy. So this turns into a 4-on-3 rather quickly. Now we need to figure out what to do. So we've established we have got established that we have got we've established that there's people here. I'm not sure how these buttons work. We established there's two guys in mid. Dave kills a guy. We haven't seen anybody push too long, but it's still probably a concern that some guy comes too long for us. Because he could be playing pit. If I can just be fancy, yep. Could be playing pit and watching this line, just walking right in. But we know where half the team is. Half the team's in mid. So that's why we should think about converging here, making it maybe a B play, getting mid control, going cat, getting mid, going to B. So let's see what happens here. I unfortunately whiff. I had a deagle here and I did whiff. Whiffed a lot. But that's okay. Definitely okay. I was just gonna fall by the wayside. And it's done. So we still have money. We've obviously thrown this map for this half so far. Because I mean they lost two guys. We're winning by 1 round. We severely screwed up. And it looks like we're gonna go for a B play here. Oh, I'm going for a B play here. I'll tell you why. So on Dust 2 specifically, actually what's better be the overview. So on Dust 2 specifically, the new spot for the mid player is like this sight line, right? Oh, actually, you know what? I can actually make a real line. Like this sight line. I'll get it. I'll figure it out. Is this sight line. I mean, you control the end of cat, you control mid, you can see like people jumping across here, you can kind of come back and take a pick. Pretty normal spot for a lot of mid players on Dust 2. It's really normal. What I like to do in pugs, because people don't pay attention, is I'll spawn here and I'll just sprint all the way into lower. I'll try and get to Xbox as fast as possible, because then I want to take this shot right back at him, because he's just looking higher, like he's looking over my head. So I'm just trying to sprint to this spot and just take control of mid quickly. It's a decent duel, AK versus Op. It's a decent duel. Anything even worse than an Op, so an M4 AUG, you're giving yourself a good chance, in my opinion. What had happened here is, you notice, I have a guy picking mid. Oh, I have a friend picking mid. He's not going to say anything because this guy's going to come through. I don't even think there's a smoke. Definitely not. So somehow, some guy gets in the lower end, and I'm trying to sprint. So, needless to say, I'm gonna be knifed out the whole way. I just get. Oh, actually, no, I win that fight. I'm okay. I do get dominated one of these rounds, and I just didn't see it. The other nice part about doing this is now that you get this, let's say you get this kill here, get some mid player kill. Especially since in the previous rounds we saw a lot of pressure come out of these two guys on Cat. Now I have just this sight line. CTs want to get aggressive again. I'm going to shoot at them. This allows, my players to come up, allows my guys to come out, heat up, allows my guys to come out. Feel a little safer here because they're going to be trapped behind that line. So this play kind of opens up mid, gives you a little bit better control over Cat, and it allows these guys to have a little bit more free reign to move. So all exciting things. All great things on this 2, especially this 2 is a huge mid control map. Sorry, I got a text message. And so we're back. Okay, so cool. This gives us a fast 5-on-4. So we'll go to free look again. Go back up. So now that I know, oh hey guys, we just got our 5-on-4. I killed the mid guy. Instinctually, okay, that leaves at least 1, 2 guys at B. I like our odds with 3 here, even though I'm low. So they are pretty aware of this. And this is another thing I talk about. You don't need to react immediately, especially if you have an advantage. You can use your advantage. I think we're like, I don't know, 40 seconds in the, what is it, 20 seconds in a round? We don't need to do anything yet. We have numbers. But what's happening on the other side of the map? Nothing. We have Dave here. Bart's still holding mid. Bart still has a decent position because he can tell, like, hey guys, I haven't seen anybody rotate. They are rotating. So he's in a decent spot right here. We have pretty solid control of what's going on. And then, boom, see? We're just talking about it. This guy pushes Cat. I have this perfect like headshot angle right here. Now it's 5-on-3. Ideally, we say, guys, 5-on-3. Let's do something together. We heard a couple flashbangs here previously, so there's at least one guy here. Dave hasn't seen anybody yet, so we're just trying to find the third guy. So let's see how we actually react to this. Chances are it's like a C+ reaction. Up a little bit, just go forward. Have this pseudo commit to B. Dave's on the lurk. Remember how this round plays out. I think I say, guys, there's 4 of us here. Let's go B. And here's where things start to commit. They flash. Tide. Flash back. Get another one. Sick little angle right here. You can hide a flashbang in. You can throw it. If you throw it at an angle where it's right here, I just aim for this wall, and this wall is going to shield you from the flashbang. You can just keep running. But hey, here we go. Let's see how we do. So they have a pretty decent, I mean, this guy is in no man's land. So I would prefer for him to be back here. My phone is going off again. But can get an op kill. This is so bad by us, like kicking myself. Tied. We lose homie. Somebody should have this guy should not get a second shot. And if he does get a second shot, it shouldn't be a great one. Okay, perfect. He gets traded out. Now what's gonna happen? I get taken out. Now we're in 3-on-1. Dave does a perfect lurk. Kills the guy. No. But how sweet is this? Look at this tool. We're just whipping through rounds. Doing everything. Sweet it is to be loved by you. Okay. Doing here. Close to absolutely nothing. This guy ended up never pushing. I never got my chance. This is a pretty just kind of sloppy round. There's not a whole lot we can take out of this, especially when we're all, especially at 3 ops. We're just goofing around. I'm hoping some guy finally pushes through. I mean, it's not best. Yes, right here. This is pretty. Flashed himself. Oh, made right on his noggin. It's sweet. Not a whole lot of fun stuff outside of just looking at the tool now. But here we go. A fun thing we do on Dust 2, which I'm not sure if it's actually good or not yet, is we play spots by spawn Dust 2. So closest 2 guys to long, go long. If we want to play 3 long, we'll play 3 long. It's kind of a variation of like a 3-1-1 or like a 2-1-2 or. And by the way, when I say numbers, I mean like from left to right on the map. Get a 2, 1, 2. We don't play this way very often. Typically, it's like 3, 1, 1. And you have the mid guy supporting. Oh, you have the mid guy support B, and you kind of give up at a little bit, which is it's okay. I really like switching it up and getting 2 guys onto cat, 1 guy being defensive on elbow. It just kind of depends on what's going on. I think standard is at least 2 here. There's a guy here and a guy here, and like this 3rd guy either be support mid, he could play cat like kind of defensively, he could be aggressive on cat and help this guy. There's a lot of different ways to do it, but I think having 2 long, pretty standard. Like this is a baseline, 2 long. So let's see how we do here. So we spend too long. This team end up loving going long. They launch flashbang. Well, they miss that one. We have immediate long control. Double nade it. Done. I'm looking down again. We talked about this really nice sight line earlier. Whoop. Right here. See cat. I can see if they jump Xbox. I have a huge advantage USP versus Glock early round. And they just want to come in. So this is a tough position for me personally as I play it, because if I fall back to this box, it's right here. Can't see mid. Kind of okay if I know this guy can see cat. So I'm not thrilled about this for me personally, because I lose this duel. And now mid and cat are wide open. They can pretty much go wherever they want. And now this round turned into a 4-on-3, but it should not have been. Because now our boy homie is gonna be in for a rough one. Ooh. It's a wide peak. Probably don't want to peek that. Probably just want to take 1 shot. Around, no head armor. Give us a shot. I think that's just a better chance. What is the button? Blueprint. No. Forgot it. Clean map. Boom. There it is. Oh wait. I'm losing this round. Yeah. So, we got no money. We should be doing something together. They're just gonna bum rush along in mid. So watch how horrible this goes. I remember this. Whew. Oh boy. We should have stopped. Ideally, we just don't. We just don't do anything from here. We stay here. We just go shooting gallery. Oh, but we end up getting annihilated. That's the round. Yeah. All right. Hey, we got guns now. We're still playing by spawn. I end up getting a long spawn a lot in this game. I like throwing this flashbang here. My timing is kind of bad, I think. Because if I throw it here, it's behind my head and I'm not seeing it. But you're gonna see we have trouble along this whole game. So I'm gonna get into pit. I think I actually hold here. If you can get into pit as a long player, you have a really good chance of at least trading out a kill. Because ideally, oh, like ideally, this guy is with you. Like, well, this guy should be not here. This guy should be. Damn it. This guy should be here. For a couple of reasons. Number one, you can see down this whole alley if you get pit. Like, because you're just baiting T's into you. Second of all, he can still see cat. I want to figure out how this tool works eventually. He can still see cat. Right now, I am literally on an island, and it's not good. I should lose this. Fortunately, I actually think I win this fight. I think I win the whole fight. So, people are blind. I find a first one. Also, if that guy's there, I can just hide again. I could hide again. But I end up just getting two quick ones. I get the third one. Nope. Pulling down. Hard. Anyway. So, lucky for me, I turned this into a victory. And now I'm hiding, hoping that someone's playing long actually, when I don't actually know I'm on an island. Because I'm hiding here right now. I'm just hoping, like, please peek long, shoot that guy. And I have like a USP out. Yeah, so I just. Yeah. That gets cleaned up. That's the game. Around. This I don't know why that guy kept like he'd shoot 4 bullets and then he'd switch to his USB. Whatever. So see them trying to go long again. They throw one flashbang. Dave ends up pulling down long. Now I'm again playing by spawns. Now I'm back in mid. This, like, I think this cat guy very helpful in hearing what's going on. You can hear jumps area. You can tell me like, hey, there's a guy lower. There's not. I can know which direction he's coming from. I think that's why it's helpful. Like I was talking about earlier, I like having a guy on cat at times because it supports this guy very well. And then if for some reason, excuse me, I need to go into B, this guy still has a handle on cat. Like, let's say I go into B, they're gonna come out mid maybe. Fine. There's two guys in B. They might pinch it. Hopefully we get good trades on the way in. It's kind of like you gotta figure out where to sacrifice and where you're gonna gain. And that's what I think is somewhat valuable about this cat guy is it can put you in positions to get information, trade, still kind of have control of the map and mid, etc., etc., etc. I'm just gonna be fighting this guy, and so okay, here we go. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna come out mid. Guys supporting me. Kind of a preemptive. Is it? Kind of a little bit of preemptive rotate, but then okay, we'll see how it pans out. I'm saying like they could be cat stairs. Cat stairs. I'm like, hey, they're cat stairs. Careful. You're in a 5-on-3. This is something that happens to a lot of players. You don't need to be in this like constant state of rotation. Like CCOP kind of like there's a little bit of indecisiveness right here. Like, oh, like are they gonna come out mid? Like, are they gonna be going cat? I'm not sure. Um, it happens with a lot of people, but you don't being 5-on-3, you can be a little bit more decisive. You don't need to be guessing because you're up on bodies. I might have even said like if I said watch mid here, that's fine because guessing they're gonna go B. Now Dave knows like okay, well there's nothing there. They were just seen on cat, and now Dave can hear everything again. Get another shot off. Gonna fight mid some more. 5 play better. Okay, again, now we're up. Now we're really up bodies again. They're gonna time out. So again, not high level stuff right here. I'm trying to get familiar with the tool, seeing some stuff that I'm doing wrong, things I could maybe say better in game, etc., etc., etc. Again, long by spawn. I got 2-1-1-1. I guess we'd call it. Dave's gonna be our mid player here. This is just so. This is why personally I don't like watching Dust 2. This is just so boring and standard. That was a bomb. Just so boring. I'm just gonna go lower and get mid control, and then people shoot out cap. And ooey. Keep trying to do this over. But as you can see, this guy caused real problems here. Two guys still in spawn. Like in a real game, like when we're trying to win and stuff, we're not taking any. Like, you don't want to take any of these fights this early in the round. Now we kind of know he's trapped. Now we can take the op out of his hand. All right. I think we're gonna B-rush on our hands here. Let's watch and see how guys how they play it. Boom. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Here's what I'm guessing happened. A boy here. Oh, that's how that works. A boy here. Wrong. Okay. A boy here said B, like B rush, because he heard the footsteps. I go in here. So Dave, our mid player, rotate. They're sitting in mid. We're now highly committed off of cat. Now, I'm pouring out. Oh, let's watch this again. Let's see how this happened. Did I miss something? This is yeah, it looks like I missed it. Feel like I missed it. Oh, this is the round where we take the ops out. Okay, okay. I know where we are now. This is the round one. Yep. Oh. Okay. Homie's gonna see a flashbang. He misses smoke. This is where they think. This is what I'm guessing again. He calls B. Dave rotates over from mid. Who's the guy mid? I'm gonna end up getting lucky and finding this guy. Right there? Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. Now let's focus our attention on what happened over here. So it's a 4-on, it's effectively a 4-on-2. What happens very often when two players are playing a site, they're both focused on the same thing. So like, and this is a better, like, what is happening now is a good example of what you should be doing. Typically, you'll get like two players like, oh, we're both playing B, so we're both gonna be just staring at this. And we both know that there's a threat coming out of mid. Like, we both know this is real now. Sometimes, and this is not an instance of it, there's two players and they just both get focused on one thing. And then they get shot in the back. And like, oh, why did you hold mid? Playing B. What do you want me to do? Hold both? So, Dave does the correct thing. Focuses on one thing. Because you can only focus on one thing at a time. So, he's going to focus. He's going to get his first kill. Homie does what he's supposed to do. Focuses on his area. And then from here, like, it's just they're just doing their best. Like this, they're just doing their job. Dave finds a second kill. Great. Homie's probably saying 2B. You know there's 2 left, so Dave can now focus his attention into the B side. Oh yeah, perfect. Dave is gonna get. Actually, we should look at Homie's sight line. Back up a square. He makes his peak. Takes out one guy. And all of a sudden, Dave has back up here to take it down. Perfect. Ideal. Awesome. Great. Good hold. Fantastic. Excited about that. Fortunately, this game does not end the way I wanted to. Because I think they start going long heavy here. Like, heavy. And psychology of the game, we haven't been seeing this. We've been seeing a lot of mid stuff. So I started saying, like, let's just abandon long a little bit, maybe focus on cat and mid a little more. Turns out to be wrong. And we don't do anything smart enough to make an adjustment. So what I'm doing is, I know B-Tide has my cap. So now I just need to get safe. If I can get safe and I can get like this position to here, even better, I can get here, shoot this position, like, I'm pretty much playing for retake. I'm by myself. Anyone comes, it's not, and I'm, hey, we're playing retake, boys. Like, done deal. Unfortunately, well, also weird, is E-Tag gets super far out. This is this guy. Kick and take care of that. E-Tag gets right in this guy's grill. Now, hey, again, super up body count. We have super duper information out of B-Tide. They're not mid, they're not cat. Well, I mean, they're not our mid, they're not cat. So what are they gonna be? Long or B tunnels? Probably. Homie is just gonna be very passive. Perfect. One guy comes, kills him. Hopefully he does damage. But let's just see. Unfortunately, what happens. This is actually, I think, a little dumb by us. Try and take fights. Probably not what we want to be doing. Yep, that's why. Now, I, dying there, have turned this from a 5-on-3 to a 3-on-3. Or 4-on-3 to a 5-on-3. So now the round has just gotten a little stickier. And remember the map control we had? We had a guy here. We had guys playing long. We have everything. Here. Look at what we have now. Nothing. That. Good Dave's gonna get a kill. Back up and advantage. Guess this is okay. I mean, a little dicey. I don't have money, but now it's bad. Now we lose Dave. Now it's really bad. Dire. 5-on-3. That's a 1-on-1. Guy has plenty of time on the clock. Actually, homie does something pretty ballsy right here, so let's just watch it. Round does it. Oh yeah, he just kind of whoop. Oh, we had an og there. That's why it's weird. He just he just waltzes through the smoke. Come on, he just goes right through it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, help, help. All right, cool. We're back on it. So, not that anything's happening here, but I just want to take a moment to talk about things. It tells you every action item in this round. Bomb being planted, bomb timer. This is so cool. This is tight. This is tight. Do we have guns here? Yeah. Guys. It's a gun round here. Actually, they saved. It's a gun round for us. This is. You don't. People want to push into B a lot. People want to push a lot. They think it's fun. It can be, but sometimes it's terrible. This is an instance where it works out bad. I'll show you why. We have 2 people playing B. Draw tool. Where? We have 2 people playing B. Okay? If we have a guy walk in here and die, what is this guy for? I shouldn't be leading. He should still be here because the worst possible scenario happens. Boom. Call the pop flash. Up. He loses. P90. They say, oh, here we come. He gets caught with a nade out. He dies. Now we're even in an even worse situation. They just run B. Now, like look at this play we have to make. So we're in such bad shape right here. They got mid. Luckily we get some kills here. That's a 2-on-3, but still. Like, bomb goes down and the round's over. There's no way. There's no way this guy wins. So what I'm saying is, see how quickly it just spiraled out of control? Like it went from a round where we started with the advantage. Our economy was better. They could have bought, they didn't. That's their fault. But we can't just hand it over an advantage like it instantly. Don't do that. Don't do that. So this is when I start going long. Things start going a little sour for us. This is one of those 50-50 decisions. Dave has the opportunity to kind of turn around, sprint, play here. And then that kind of leaves B-Tide to play this angle solo. Okay with that? I mean, got a Sig. It's not bad. Second option is obviously to fight here, which is also fine because, you know, B-Tide's here, so they have this crossfire. You want to put yourself in a position, hopefully, where your teammate can either play off you or play with you, or you can do the same for them. And this is one of those things where it's like you have a couple reasonable options here. With B-Tide being out here, I think fighting is correct because now he has more utility to him. Like he can actually be useful. If Dave just hides here, now he's on an island. Then what are you gonna do? Like then, okay, now he's gonna get kills. Chances are you're gonna get two people peeking like that. So, how about where your teammates are playing? You don't know, ask them. If they don't tell you, push B. So, whoa. Okay, that works out. Dave turns it, fights. He gets a kill. B-Tide helps him out. Oh, B-Tide gets both kills. See how having a teammate or playing with the teammates is helpful? So he does this. So, B-Tide does the right thing by sticking and fighting, playing with Dave, and now we have an advantage. Look at that. Fortunately, there's a guy on cat. Now, see, this is where it becomes a little stickier of how to play long and cat in conjunction with mid player. Because we had a guy here, and we'll back up. We had a guy here, he loses his fight. Guessing how how did I miss? Not see him. Oh, he played cat. I said, okay, I'm gonna go into B, assuming like if we see a B rush, it'll be over. Guy goes fast B. I just miss him, so we just lose a gunfight. Okay. Plays off his team again. Oh, this is unfortunate. I think we both flashed at the same time. Yep. So I know my buddy. Again, this is me trying to help my buddy. I know he's stuck here. We know we know one guy is here, guys. So I'm trying to help. I'm gonna throw this flash behind me and behind him. So hopefully it blinds this guy. We can just peek together. Okay. Fortunately, I look face first with this thing, and he gets killed. And I'm literally useless right now. I'm like, sorry, B-Tide, I missed it. Chances are, this guy said there's one CT. This guy might have heard homie here in B. Oh, this is also. We knew he was in upper. Oh, I remember this. Oh, it made me angry. We knew he was on this side of the map. 100%. And the reason why I know that is because homie said he's in upper B. Okay? So, me thinking if this guy's in upper B and this guy took off, you got a couple options here. I don't think this guy had the bomb. That guy had the bomb. I don't remember if I knew that or not. This guy took off. One guy's in upper B, this guy took off. What I'm doing is I'm trying to get here as fast as possible. And hopefully we're either playing a 2-on-2 to defend, or we just play a 2-on-2 to retake. 50-50. I think it's reasonable. I mean, I don't want to have a guy here and a guy here. Now it could be a 2-on-1, a 2-on-1 here, and now it's a 2-on-1 retake. Now it's a 1-on-1 retake. I think, again, at this level, it's better to take the 2-on-2 gamble. See, like, I think they're gonna go B. All right, well, let's 2v2 and try and hold. Or let's 2-2 and try and retake. I think it's optimal. This level. That'd be interesting to see what other. So I literally think this guy's here. So I'm like not even expecting it. It might even be knife out at the moment. And all of a sudden I go, what? So yeah, he does know that he's there. And then whoop, round over. These bears, huh? They watched this back. They didn't take long as many times as it felt like they did. But we're gonna save here. So we're gonna try and push through. And it just backfires completely. Yes, fun fact. You decide to push long as the CTs and you get in this area. You can hear people go cat. Now you have good info. Get the info to, hey, okay, I heard 2 or 3. Let's just push through. Just push through, see if we get a kill or we'll flank. Finding ways to get yourself information in games is ideal. Choice. I mean, round is just over. There's outgunned. Alright. Okay. So if you haven't been paying attention, we've lost like 5 rounds of the last 6. And long pretty hard. Oh. Chicken is probably naded out right there. Blind. He's got a nade out. Probably wants to go straight to pit. Like, he had a shotgun, so you probably want to go pit. You're late like that before you jump over. Especially when your buddy's around here. Just because again, you broke. Lose this. Oh. Okay, whew. Round done. Here they come again. Okay. So we get reasonable control of that. Oh, see, don't come down here like that. No. But effectively, I've lost all control of mid. Hopefully, we can break this together. That happened. We're gonna lose these next 3 rounds. just get ran over here. Live. Dominated again. And I end up dying early. Ball game. Right. Well, that was not a whole lot of great gameplay. However, Skybox is super sick. I plan on hopefully putting together a lot more stuff. Um, I plan on watching some pro games. Pro games. It's been a busy time in my life. Now, so I've been trying to come back in. I need to find some games I'd like to watch. If you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear. Twitter. Feel free to leave a comment on what you'd like to see. I'm probably gonna upload this VOD just because Skybox is sick, and I hope to get some more analysis in the future. Tomorrow is Wednesday, the 27th of Thanksgiving, and then we have Friday. So, at minimum, I hope I'm planning on doing some those on YouTube, and in the future, some more streams. But the holiday season is hectic with both work and family stuff. So, until next time, Jocch, Playbook, thank you for coming by. Shout out to Skybox, fantastic, and we'll see you next time.